Your host Christian Trinity, featuring Christian Prince, an educational Christian video.
You know, if you feed a
You see,
dog, if you
that's
feed
actually
a dog, he will not bite you. Muhammad will bite you. Muhammad, he went to the town of
that's
the Jews
actually
in Yathrib, then he killed them. Don't change the topic. Here we go. This is the interpretation for the verse. Read it for
you
me.
don't think that that's an example of
Read it for
protect
me.
of
This
a
is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. Read it.
I actually can't see anything on your screen.
No, you cannot see. Okay, I will show you again. Here we go.
Did
This
you
is Ibn
read
Kathir.
it or
Now you will tell me Ibn Kathir is a fake Muslim and you are the true Muslim. Go ahead.
oh, there we go. It's coming up. It's slowly coming up.
All right.
Okay, there we go. So this is wordofallah.com tafsir. Oh, you believe, do not take friends from the Jews and the Christians, as they are but friends of each other. And if any among you befriends them, then surely he is one of them. Verily, Allah guides not those people who are wrongdoers. Okay, that's the translation.
No, this is not a
Okay,
translation. This is not a translation. This is Ibn Kathir.
and we see, okay.
Uh-huh.
Officers blaming servants, Jews from having Jews and Christians as friends. Yeah, but I don't agree with this interpretation.
Who are
because
you? Who
friends,
are you? Okay, give me okay, Abdul, listen.
Sadiq,
Give me one interpretation agree with your point. I challenge you.
okay, Sadiqi and
Who
Rafiq.
is this guy
Those are
Sadiqi? Who is the Sadiqi?
friends.
I mean, give me a scholar. You give me a guy who is born yesterday. Give me a scholar. Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, Ibn Kathir. Who Sadiqi? A guy from Pakistan?
No, I'm saying that that's the translation of friend. That's not the same
No,
thing
this is
as
not a translation. You see, we are the Arab. Don't give me a Pakistani guy do not know how to say his prophet name correctly. So this is Ibn Kathir. Do you want to show you Al-Qurtubi? What about Al-Tabari? What about Al-Jalalain? What about Ibn Taymiyyah?
I mean,
What about, listen, don't play the game. Shame on you. In fact, in front of everybody, can a Muslim take even his own family as a friends if they are not Muslims?
Can a Muslim take his own family as friends if they're not Muslims?
Yeah.
I mean, not awliya, but they can be friendly with each other.
Can
They
you
can
love
be
them?
cordial with each
Can
other.
you love them?
Well, you love for them to be saved for sure.
No. That's
You
not a
love for them
question.
to
Can you love your family, like your dad, your mom, who they are not Muslims? Can you love them?
Well, not to the degree where you take them as
There we go.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Abdul, you cannot even be in love with your mama. Not the Christians. Islam forbid you from loving your mother if she is not a Muslim. The Quran says, you will not find, this is chapter 58, verse number 22. You will never find a people who truly believe in Allah and the last day and loyal to those who defy Allah and His Messenger. The translation is fake. It says yuwadun. Yuwadun mean loving. You will never find one person who's a Muslim in love with those who hate Allah, even if they are his family.
Can I respond? Can I respond? I think that's a great point. Why then? Because this is interesting. You're only taking verses, but you're not comparing that to the actual lifestyle of the Prophet. The Prophet, he loved his uncle. He died a non-Muslim, and he kept praying for him.
Is that why he killed him? Is that why he killed him? Which uncle you are talking about?
I'm saying,
which uncle you are talking about?
I'm saying that.
Did he kill one of his
Did
he kill one of his uncle and his kids? What are you talking
I'm
about?
not saying that. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about? Hold on, listen. Why you cannot love your mama and your father?
Yeah, I'm trying to ask, why do you think that happened?
I'm asking you, don't tell me why you think this has happened. I know why it's happened, because simply they don't want to accept Islam.
If this verse is what you're saying it should be translated as, why would the Prophet...
Don't tell me translate it. I can show you the interpretation by your scholars, not by me. Stop playing games.
I'm asking you why...
Okay, so I'm asking you, if I don't convert to Islam and you are my son, why you cannot be good to me? I did not do anything to you. I did not do anything to you. I don't want to become Muslim. Why you should hate
Yeah, I
me?
mean, but that breaks the bonds of family. If you were born a Muslim, of course, you're going to break the bond of family because
So
that
okay,
the
so
tie of
let us take a
religion,
conclusion. You cannot take a friend of a
religion is
Christian or a
deeper than
Jew.
blood.
You cannot take a friend of a Christian or a Jew. Are you an American citizen?
Awliya, yes, yes, but
Okay. Do you
awliya,
accept Trump as your president?
sure, he
Yeah.
is.
Yes. Well, you
Yeah,
just told me you
I
cannot
have
take
no
him as a
choice.
guardian. The guardian of America is the
Not a guardian.
president. He is the
Awliya,
commander in chief. Shut up. He is the commander in chief for the army. Those are your guardian, the non-Muslims. So you are a hypocrite according to the Quran. The one who take them as guardian, you said it's not a friend, it says guardian. So I will go with you. So those who they are, you live with them, they are your enemy. So what do? You practice taqiyya. Is it true that you're allowed as a Muslim to lie to non-Muslims?
you kind of translate these things like ISIS translates these things. We
I
don't
don't
accept
translate
those
anything. I
translations.
showed you reference. Guys, did I show his own books? I showed you Ibn Kathir.
Well,
I
you
can
got
open
to
Al-Qurtubi.
all of it.
I can open Al-Qurtubi. I can open Al-Jalalain. I can open your prophet. I show your prophet saying, bring them with the chain around their necks.
Like him praying for his
How you
uncle
will chain,
who wasn't a
how we
Muslim.
will bring somebody will chain his around his neck? Tell me. By killing
No,
me.
they're not physical. They're not physical
Look at the
chains. That's what I'm
liar.
trying to say.
Look at the liar, guys.
Look,
Not physical.
look, I've lived with people who are not Muslim my whole life,
My
and
friend,
we
because
never
now if
treat
you
each
try
other.
to put a chain around our neck, we will lock you up and we'll treat you like a dog. You don't dare to do it. So now, because you are weak, you don't dare to do it. But if you are strong, you will. That's what your prophet did. How many slave,
I think that,
how many slave women Muhammad he kidnapped them with the chains around their necks?
I think the true message of the Prophet and Islam is love between all of us. Yes, there are
That
verses
is
that
a big
talk
fact.
about how
Okay, in
we
the
need
front of everybody, in the front of everybody, you see the love between each of us. Did your prophet says that non-Muslims are filthy?
that najas is different than not filthy like your dogs
No,
in
you
that
are
sense.
filthy.
When we say
Can
filthy,
I touch your
najas meaning
Quran?
like
Can I
impure,
touch your Quran?
meaning impure,
Can I touch your Quran?
not meaning impure, impure. That doesn't mean that
No,
you're like a dirty person.
najis. Okay, dog is najis. Is that correct?
According to the other madhahib, yes, except for
Okay.
Maliki, that the saliva is
Is
najis.
piss as najis?
Is what is it?
Piss.
Like urine. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Okay. And Christians are najis. A second ago you said
Because
to
they
me,
know
not physically. I mean, do you see the
in a
hypocrisy?
state of habit.
Listen,
They're in a state of habit.
listen. Okay. When Muhammad he said the non-Muslims are najis, isn't it his father and his mother are najis too?
It's you're looking at it so strange. It's like when somebody says, "Hey, you touched something that's nasty," right? Then you would say, "Hey, you
No.
can't touch."
This is not. You don't change. You said to me that piss is najis, dogs are najis. So now dogs and
Yeah,
piss is equal to Muhammad parents because he said, وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ najis. So mushrikeen cannot enter the Holy Land because they are najis physically. Otherwise, why we cannot? Because we are najis. So the najis is Muhammad because when Muhammad says that he is a son of a najis man and najis women, they are not Muslims. Muhammad is a fool. He just insulted his parents. And based on the
well, you
Old Testament
definitely
teaching,
know.
Muhammad should be killed for insulting his parents. You
You
see,
definitely know about wudu, right? You know about like rafu al-hadath,
I
right?
like wudu.
Lifting,
I like wudu. How you do wudu?
washing your hands and so forth, your face, cleaning yourself, right? So when
Okay,
somebody is
hold
not
on. When you do
really
wudu,
accustomed to the
when
practice
you do wudu, do you use? I heard that Muslim they use women blood menstruation
ceremony.
to clean themselves. Is that true?
Okay, so I just wanted to make one point, just
No,
that when
no.
you make
You mentioned
wudu,
wudu. Hold on. Is it true that you Muslims you use women blood from menstruation to prepare yourself to meet Allah and meat of dead dogs?
you're jumping from so many different
I'm
topics. I
not
want to
jumping.
like
It's you
deal
who
with
mentioned,
one of
guys. Who is the one who mentioned wudu? Is it me or him? It's you.
yeah, I was
And
trying to
now we
make
don't
a
want to talk
point
about
about
it.
wudu.
Okay. So now wudu. Do you wash yourself by women of blood and dead dogs? Yes or no?
Can I just make a point about wudu and then I
Yes
can
or
answer
no?
that
Yes or
question?
no? Yes or no?
The only point was when you
Yes
don't,
or
when you're
no?
not a
Yes
Muslim,
or
you're not.
no? Do you use, you said you do wudu to clean yourself clean. You said that. How in the world you clean yourself by washing by by blood of women and dogs, dead dogs?
To be continued.